Hello, people of the gaming community. Today we will be playing Copa Petrobas de Marcus. This is a free racing game on Steam. There are various different versions of this game, and there's another paid version that is on Steam by a different name. It might not be on Steam. I'm not sure. I just ran across this one day, and there's a different game about it. That's all I know. Playing with the keyboard today. It's going to be very binary, obviously, with the keyboard. It's either all the way left, all the way right, or all the way on the gas, or all the way on the brakes, or all the way off. There's no middle ground. It does quite a nice job of easing on, even with a keyboard, but it'll be quite difficult. The AI difficulty is on the hardest, as I always use. Not the best looking game, but that's entirely fine. Now, I'll do a few attempts if I keep failing, which I most likely will, because I can really get people into the corners, but not really out, and I'm on one of the hardest difficulties in the game. Yep, driving like an utter pleb, if you couldn't tell. Okay, yeah, and I also had the most fuel in from my last settings. Okay, well, let's try that again. Let's go to Garage 2. No, that's not that. I've done a little bit of a difference to my setup, so please, just don't copy that if you want to do even somewhat well. Let's just go with 32 liters. I think that should be fine, and it shouldn't be as plebish as my last race. Restart the event, go out. Okay, so you hit space to start. I hit H, turn on your headlights. This is a night race. Well, actually an early morning race at 3:30 in the morning. So still quite dark, but I'm trying to get a little bit of heat into the tires there. It's really going to slow me down. There aren't any preheats in this series, I don't believe, so you're going to want to get a little bit. I'm going to try to race fairly, but there's really nothing that you can do on a keyboard. Quite difficult. Oh jeez, okay, a little bit of contact will actually quite a severe, oops. Okay, accidentally messing with the brake bias, putting it back to where it was because I quite liked it for this. Okay, going off the track a little bit. I keep messing around with that brake bias, I'm sorry about that. Don't really know what all of the keys do. I forgot to set each individual key. There are quite a lot of bloody controls in this. Saying bloody as someone who isn't from England just feels weird, if it's in that context anyway. You're probably going to watch me fail in this race. Like I said, hardest difficulty, and I'm playing on a keyboard. So, sorry, if you like people driving well, then just don't watch any videos with a keyboard. As a controller, you'll be pulling your hair out quite a bit, I do think. Okay, and there we go, off into a wall. Not the best thing I could have done, but oh, okay, onto that curb. I think that this game has damage simulation, but I don't remember. I think I'm just going to restart this, and that may be my last attempt. I don't know if these are real names, and I believe this is Brazilian stock car racing, which I hadn't heard of before this game came out. And you can turn your headlights on and off whenever you want, but you can get a penalty for having them off if you have them off for too long, as it's quite difficult to see at 3:30 in the morning without your lights on. And there's been contact, quite annoying. The AI are quite aggressive, especially if you have their aggression all the way at the top of the charts. I can't believe I'm actually in third as of right now. I think that that's quite well for being with a keyboard. My brakes generally lock up. I think I should change the bias a little bit, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to pick up much, but I might as well try for at least till the end of the lap, I guess. It's not going to hurt. It's quite difficult to play, and I know I've said this quite a few times, and it's probably going to get annoying and repetitive, but I'm just putting that out there. I believe that the paid version of this game is quite a lot bigger in size. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to pull all of that back in 5 minutes. Well, less than 5 minutes now. Probably gone through a whole minute. Okay. Space H. I'm not the best at this game, to be entirely honest with you. Yeah, I don't really understand how to do this. Well, how to do the starts with the keyboard. And the starts here are quite difficult because a lot of people will be going for the closest line to the inside and you won't really have anywhere to overtake. That time I got lucky with an outside maneuver, but messed it up because of the keyboard. Quite difficult to just drive straight with the keyboard. I'm assuming that if I can just stick to everyone else's line, then I should be fine. Try to make a couple moves that aren't contact. Okay, yeah, that involves heavy contact, but I'm still right into the draft with 10. Vienna, I don't know how to say that. Yes, if you look in the bottom right corner, it does say E Penis Hands. I named my guy Edward Penis Hands, despite that not being my family name or my first name at all. So, yes, this is going to be quite difficult to reel any of this back. But if I do a good job, I lost all steering, and there's really nothing that you can do to keep that wheel straight if you're not at a wheel. But I might as well just go through at least a couple more laps and see where they all take me. Not the AI, of course, because yeah, that's quite bad. If you like people driving well, I think I've already said this, but please just click off of this video. The cars aren't the fastest. They're probably a bit slower than Formula E cars would be around this track. If you've never heard of Formula E cars, they're electric formula cars, and they're quite a bit like Le Mans cars, only slower, and every pit stop they have to change cars, which I find quite amusing. Because of the ape that I truly am on the inside. Okay, going off the road. Yeah, maybe it wasn't the best idea to do this without a wheel available, because now I need to warm up the tires. If they do have that engine installed, I might as well just try driving with the lights off to amuse people. Don't know what that voice was. Okay, this is not the easiest thing for me to do. Obviously, again, keyboard, excuses, racing driver excuse. Okay. Couldn't see anything because my headlights were off. Well, I could barely see anything. Oh, I have been black flagged. So, since I was black flagged, and there's nothing that they can do to, hurt my race anymore. Okay, try to turn this thing around. Very, very difficult in this game. Bottom left, it says that you're going in the wrong way. That can be helpful. I'm going to turn my lights back on, just so anyone... Actually, no, I'm going to keep them off and drive in the opposite direction. I am ending people's races and possibly their lives now. Oh, am I just stopping in the middle of the road? You don't like that, huh? You don't like that? Okay. Yeah, bit of contact onto the road. As I said, quite an amusing game if you're bad. And even if you're good, it's a bit of a fun game. I recommend you just pick it up. It's maybe 2 gigabytes, I believe. But, yeah, I thought that it was a bit of fun.